Aloha and welcome to lesson 8 of this beginner ukulele video series. In today's lesson we're learning the C major scale. The major scale in Hindustani music is called the Bilawal Raaga. It's also a Thaat. In Carnatic music it's called as Shankarabharanam. It's one of the Melakarta Raagas. In Western music it's regarded as the most important scale because all the other scales refer back to it in their integrity, in their sequencing. So it's really important to get the scale right and to really play it extremely well and effortlessly. So let's begin by showing you the notes. Here's the scale diagram. As you can see, you have to read the diagram from bottom to top, left to right. So basically you've got the fourth string at the bottom and you've got the first string at the top, okay? And of course, the scale starts at C, which is the third string open. The next note is your D note, which is basically the second fret on the third string played with your second finger. So you can see like there's a black dot with a 2 marked on it, right? That 2 refers to the finger number. The green dot indicates it's the start of the scale, it's the root note, okay? Then the next note is your second string open, which is basically the E note. And then you've got your F note, which is the first finger on the first fret of the second string. And then you've got your next note, which is the G note, third finger, third fret on the second string. Then you've got your next string open, which is your first string open. That's going to basically give you the A note. Then you've got the B note, which is your second finger, second fret of the first string. And then finally, the same note as you began with, the C note, except here it's on the third fret of the first string. And played fast, it's like this. Now you could also sing along to it if you wanted to. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Or sa, re, ga, ma, pa, dha, ni, sa. And you can even do it backwards. It's called the arohan when you're going from the lower note to the higher note, and from the higher note back it's called the avrohan. You can also do an avrohan, which is sa, ni, dha, pa, ma, ga, re, sa. So all the the practice exercises that you'll be learning on the ukulele, you could also sing along with that and improve your vocal technique. So now let's play the scale extremely slowly. Make sure that you squeeze the notes properly. Have your focus on the left hand because you really want to get that pressure. Make sure your thumb is behind that finger that's being pressed so that you get adequate pressure. Later on, it doesn't matter where you put your thumb, but initially make sure your thumb is behind the fingers that you're pressing with, and also make sure that the notes are allowed to ring out. Don't just do it like ring each note out nicely. I want you to enjoy each of the notes and get used to each of the sounds of these particular notes. Let's begin by playing it extremely slowly. Okay, fantastic. Now let's play this at 75 BPM. I want you to be able to move your fingers. I want you to anticipate where the next note is. There will be a tab in this particular playthrough, which we are going to be doing now. The tab will be with the fourth string at the bottom and the first string at the top. Make sure that you follow the sequence of notes on those particular strings. You'll see first it will be 0 on the third string. And then it'll basically, when you see 0, it means open. Okay, just like there's no finger involved in it. And when you see 2 refers to, in this case, the fret number, not the finger number, although in this particular sequence, the fingers and the frets match up perfectly. Make sure that, you play the right fret numbers, go along with it, take your time. If you're not getting this at this speed, go back, play it on your own, make sure you've got up to the mark, and then come back here and then play it along with my tempo at 75 BPM. Get good at it, play it again and again, go to the timeline section if you need to, just repeat it as many times as you need to, but become fluent at it at 75 BPM. Let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fantastic. Now let's play the same thing at 100 BPM. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hope you found this lesson useful. Make sure you hit that like button and click the subscribe button to stay up to date with all our latest videos. If you would like to come back and go through any of the material again, go down to the description, click on the relevant playthrough in the timeline, and you can recap it again and again as many times as you like. If you would also like to play a longer version of the playthrough, we've released all the playthroughs as a music album. They're available to listen on all your favorite streaming platforms. If you like what we're doing, make sure you follow us on social media. Our links are in the description below. All your clicks, shares, likes and comments make a big difference to keep this channel going. In order to help us even further, you can become a member on our Gigsy page. The Gigsy page link is in the description below. And above all else, stay safe and keep on uking.